According to the Buddhist concept of karma, the act of speaking ill of others can create bad karma, affecting not only the person being spoken ill of, but also the speaker himself. In Buddhism, karma is a conscious action, including words, thoughts, and deeds. Every action creates karma, and this karma will return to us in different ways depending on the good or bad nature of that action. When we speak ill of others, we create a negative environment around ourselves. 1. Creates tension and solidity. When speaking ill of others, words have great power in creating division and causing hurt. Seemingly harmless words or gentle criticism can become a strong fire, breaking up relationships that are inherently strong. Tension can arise from speaking ill of others, starting with negative thoughts that the speaker plants in the listener's mind. When slander spreads, it can break down mixed ideas, increase understanding of issues, and bring parties to a monarchical state. Sometimes even the slanderer does not mean anything malicious, but because the words are passed on to others without being expressed correctly, the listener may feel offended or betrayed. The tension not only hurts the person being slandered, but also affects those standing outside the fight, because they are also caught up in this conflict. A social relationship can quickly fall into a state of crisis when the anticipation and fighting become serious, and good feelings are pushed aside by strong, angry feelings. In addition, slander can trigger hatred from those who feel deeply hurt, leading to revengeful actions. A spiral of hatred starts, which is very difficult to stop. Relationships, from close relationships like family, friends to colleagues, can be irreparably damaged without forgiveness and reconciliation. 2. Creating bad karma for yourself. Surely you have heard the saying, "You reap what you sow," and this truly reflects a profound principle in life that many people may have experienced. According to the theory of cause and effect, every action, big or small, leaves the deepest mark on our lives. When we choose to deal with it negatively, such as causing trouble for others, disrespecting ourselves, or falling into bad habits, we not only harm ourselves but also create a vicious cycle. These actions not only affect those around us, but also cause trouble in our souls and consciences. Guilt, hypothermia, or even psychological stress will follow us like a shadow, reducing the quality of life. Furthermore, sowing negative seeds can lead to irreversible consequences. When we only focus on negative things, we will easily become victims of bad circumstances. Lack of positivity will prevent us from seeing good opportunities and developing ourselves. That is why cultivating positive thoughts and actions is not only a choice but also a smart way of living. Approaching life with an optimistic lens, knowing how to appreciate ourselves and those around us, will help us reap the sweet fruits from the good seeds we have sown. Finally, let us remember that life is a journey of learning, and our choices today will determine our own future. 3. Losing your own peace of mind. When you speak ill of others, not only are the relationships around you affected, but the speaker's own inner self is also seriously damaged. Every time we say something negative, especially about others, we are sowing the seeds of jealousy, envy, and resentment in our hearts. Gradually, these negative emotions will grow and take up space in our souls, making it difficult for us to maintain peace and serenity. When our minds are haunted by negative thoughts about others, we easily lose the ability to feel the good things around us. Moments of happiness and peace will fade away, replaced by heaviness and frustration, because our hearts are filled with negative emotions. Continuously criticizing and judging others can become a habit that is difficult to break, and this not only reduces the value of others in our eyes, but also reduces our own value. In addition, being immersed in jealousy and envy makes our spirit tired. Evil thoughts can linger in our minds, causing anxiety and insecurity. At some point, we ourselves will no longer feel happy and satisfied with life because we have let negativity control our thoughts and actions. In those moments, we may feel petty, selfish, and lose the ability to sympathize with others. From a Buddhist perspective, peace of mind can only be achieved when we cultivate positive, kind thoughts and actions. When we focus on speaking ill of others, we have unintentionally strayed from the path of goodness, creating chaos in our own souls. A mind haunted by jealousy and envy is like a lake stirred by storms, never able to reflect the clear, calm image of the world around us. The only way to regain serenity is to let go of negative emotions and practice compassion and tolerance. When we learn to forgive others and focus our minds on positive things, our souls will gradually become light and peaceful, and we will find peace within ourselves. 4. Reduced reputation and respect from others. Reputation is a priceless asset in life that takes a lot of time and effort to build. However, just a few thoughtless actions, such as speaking ill of or defaming others, can make us lose it in the blink of an eye. People who often gossip and criticize others behind their backs not only damage the image of the person being gossiped about, but also unintentionally reveal a negative side of themselves. When we gossip about others, we are sending a message that we cannot be trusted. Others will look at our actions and begin to wonder, will I become the next target of these gossips one day? This doubt will gradually erode the trust and respect that people have for us. No one wants to associate with someone who always has a bad heart or who stabs others in the back. Therefore, baseless or malicious words not only reduce the value of the person being gossiped about, but also significantly reduce our own image in the eyes of others. Moreover, people who often slander and criticize are often considered to not know how to be discreet, careful, and immature in thinking. This can affect both personal and professional relationships. For a career, reputation and professionalism are two extremely important factors. If you lose the trust of your colleagues, partners, or superiors, your ability to advance or cooperate will be seriously threatened. Always speaking ill of or blaming others will gradually isolate you. People will gradually distance themselves from you and lose trust in you, because no one wants to be around someone who always has negative thoughts and words. Instead of receiving respect and sympathy, you will receive skepticism and caution. In the end, respect does not come from putting others down, but from the ability to respect and understand. Remember, to build trust and reputation, you not only need to act well, but also need to stay away from actions that harm the honor and trust of others. Reputation once lost is not easy to restore. In Buddhism, mindful speech plays a very important role in building a healthy and harmonious spiritual life. Mindfulness applies not only to actions or thoughts, but also specifically to speech, a powerful tool that can have a great impact on ourselves and those around us. Words can bring joy, comfort, and even healing, but they can also cause division, hurt, and hatred if not used properly. In many cases, a thoughtless, unintentional, or malicious word can destroy a relationship, cause another person to suffer, or create a tense and hostile environment. According to Buddhist teachings, Mindful speech is understood as speech that comes from compassion, sympathy, and good intentions. We need to consider and be mindful before speaking, ensuring that our words do not harm others, even in the slightest thought. Instead of using words to criticize, judge, or hurt, mindful speech encourages us to use language to build connection, share love, and create sympathy between people. In daily life, there are many opportunities to practice right speech. When faced with a problem or a person with a different point of view, instead of harshly criticizing, we can choose to use gentle, constructive words to help them understand and correct. Mindful speech helps us understand and sympathize with others, creating conditions for harmony and development of all relationships, from family, friends to community and society. In addition to building connection, using mindful speech also brings good karma to the speaker. Every compassionate, right word is a good seed that we sow in our lives. Mindful speech not only helps us create a positive living environment, but also helps our souls become more peaceful. When we speak kind words, we not only make others happy, but also nourish our own mood, bringing peace and harmony to ourselves. On the contrary, when words come from anger, resentment, or jealousy, we are creating bad karma, making the mind heavy and causing disharmony in relationships. Buddhism teaches that lying, speaking vulgarly, gossiping behind someone's back, or making up stories are wrong actions, leading to serious mental and social consequences. Therefore, practicing mindful speech not only helps us avoid bad karma, but is also a way to nurture inner and outer peace. When everyone uses words carefully and consciously, the living environment will become more harmonious and peaceful, and we will gradually achieve peace and serenity in our daily lives. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment to share your views on this issue. Don't forget to follow the channel to update the latest content. See you in the next videos.